Okay, given the function with a slope of, this was a typo, I copied and pasted. Given the function y equals 3 to the x minus 1 minus 2 and a y-intercept of 2, I obviously copied and pasted that. Very confusing. Anyway, this solution will be accurate. Place a point on the coordinate grid to show each x-intercept of the function. Place on a coordinate grid, point on the coordinate grid to show each relative maximum or minimum value of the function. Okay, so I'm going to use my graphing calculator to show me a picture of this. Y equals 3 to the, I'm going to make sure I use parentheses there so that this is in fact the exponent the calculator uses. So it's asking me for a point where there's an x-intercept of the function. So the x-intercept would be right here. And if I want to find that exactly, of course I'm not going to be able to plot it exactly, so I don't really need to find it exactly. But if I want to find it exactly, I would go into my calc menu and find this 0. I'm going to go for a left bound. Left, I'm going to be below. Right, I'm going to be above. And then my guess. So 1.63, basically 1 2/3. So I'm going to estimate where that is. 1 1/2, 1 2/3. So it's only asking for a point. It's not asking me for the graph of the function. It's not asking me for the curve. Place a point on the grid to show each relative maximum or minimum value of the function. Well, a maximum would be if the curve went like this, came to a top, and then went back down. Whereas a minimum would be, oh, you cannot see that. A minimum would be this kind of thing. So if I look at my graph, it doesn't have those, right? You might say this, but it's not going back up, so it's not really a minimum. So really there's only one point to put on this graph.